I'm not here to tell you that smart people can't be bold or that bold people can't be smart. Of course, they can. Boldness is the secret sauce. It's the ingredient that transforms a good idea into a life-changing success. It's the action that puts you on the path to everything you want in life. Most smart people have an idea, a plan, but they don't take the action and wait for the right moment. But old people don't wait for the right moment. They know if they wait, they will wait forever. When I was 18 years old, I had a huge dream. I grew up in a small place, Winnipeg, Canada, and I wanted to be a VJ for McNew, their version of MTV. This was the cool job, and it felt a million miles away, even being considered. I knew I needed a killer demo tape, not just a good one, but one that was so memorable it couldn't be ignored. I was just some kid with no connection, no experience, just a gigantic aspiration. And that's where the boldness came in. I had a truly crazy idea. King Reeves was the biggest star in the world at that time. And by chance, he was in Winnipeg performing Hamlet. My brain immediately connected the dots and I thought my tape had to have King Reeves in it. I told people this plan and everyone, my family, friends, and even the guys at the local coffee shop laughed at me. And they were right to laugh. It felt ridiculous. Why would the biggest star agree to help a random Canadian teacher? It made no logical sense. But I realized that if I waited for a logical path, I would be waiting forever. My path wasn't going to be built on smart connection. It had to be built on sheer guts. It wasn't about being prepared. It was about being determined. So I decided I am going to ask him. This was the bold move. Not just raving about it, but setting the intention to physically make the ask. This single decision was the most important step. It required ignoring the fear of failure and honestly, the fear of looking like a fool. I had to push past all the logic that said no. The worst possible outcome was no, which would leave me exactly where I started. My mind had to focus only on the possibility of yes. The best possible outcome was a game changer. I wasn't going to let the fear of rejection kill my dream. That bold choice, the courage to ask, is what created the opportunity. But the real lesson wasn't about the celebrity. The lesson is that boldness is the catalyst for success. Smart people analyze, bold people act. Smart people wait for permission. Bold people walk to the door. If you have a dream, you need a plan. And you also need that moment of courage that overrides all your reasonable doubts. That's the secret sauce. That's the ingredient you need. The world is full of brilliant people who are quietly waiting for permission. Don't be one of them. Find your crazy idea, ignore the laughter, and make the boldest ask you can imagine. Now, I would like to end by a famous quote: Fortune favors the bold. So, be bold. Thank you. 5 minutes. काट के थोड़ा बहुत काम हो सकता है। यार बंद कर ले। बाप रे।